What's up, guys? Welcome back to another unboxing showcase review, and here we have the PowerCon 2023 exclusive of the Mythic Legion's Demistros. Not exactly sure on the exact pronunciation of it, but it's definitely a character that just basically stands out. This is an exclusive, of course, because this is the Four Horsemen's exclusive to PowerCon. It is one of those things that I'm happy to finally get in hand. It is wild. The fact that PowerCon, because they were distributing the figure, they actually shipped it out before PowerCon starts this upcoming weekend, actually. And there's a lot of us that did get this figure early as of today, and today being Wednesday before the show. So I'm extremely excited about it. But unfortunately, they did put out an email stating that the soft goods were not included on some of the ones that were shipped out. And unfortunately, I was one of the ones that did not get the soft goods in this packaging, which is unfortunate. Oh, it's such a shame. But you know what? They did act on it. They basically said on the email, basically right here, stating that if please email us back if you did not receive it. So I did send the email out, but here it is. I mean, you can see the soft goods right here that should have gone with it. And of course, I have some images of the product shots that shows what the soft goods look like. But this is what the figure looks like. Let's take them out of the box so you can see everything about it. So of course, you guys know I do open my packages in front of you, so you know everything, how it's laid out, seeing how everything goes. Of course, some stuff fell out, but yeah, this nice little large packaging. But here we go. You can see there's an accessory tray in the back as well. Yep, it is. No, it's not taped. So there you go. We got two little trays right here. Very, very nice. So let's properly unbox this and show you what it's all about. All right, guys, there you have it. That's everything out of the box. We have everything just rotating on the base here. So let's go over all of the accessories one by one so you can basically get a good glimpse of what this guy comes with, because he's got quite a bit of accessories, which is awesome. So to start out with, here is this nice sword, like a broadsword type thing. It's really cool. Almost, it's got some similarities, and I know we've seen this sword before, but it's nice to see that we got some green paint details within. That's really cool. It looks really nice because his whole look is kind of like this patina paint type of thing. So this is really nice. I love that green that you can see throughout. Very, very nice looking. And then we have this spear, which is really cool. Look at the detail in that. This right here, also with that green color coming through. Got some wraps around here for where he may hold it in the hand. So really cool to see something like this. It's different. It's nice to see, you know, some weapons that we don't normally see all the time. So really nice one right there. And he's got a third weapon right here, which is the mace, which comes with this chain, which is really cool. Handle, which, where did I see this before? I feel like it's one of like Varg or something like that where we've seen this. But you can see also more of that green that's kind of showing off throughout the handle as well as the mace part here. So really cool to see another weapon. And we have the shoulder pauldrons right here. Very nice color going on throughout, but it's got this black strap with, you know, all the gold paint detail right there. Really cool. I love the paint on Mythic Legions. They're so awesome. We do have a pair of extra hands, which are gripping hands. Nice to see that. Gripping hands, you can see that color all throughout. Really cool. Gripping hands that we have, he does have another pair of hands, so we'll take a look at that as well. But nice that we got some gripping hands. So his other pair of hands right here, it's got the translucency, as you can see, but these are more relaxed type hands, expressive hands, as you can see here. So it's not too bad. I mean, you can, I'm sure this one can be a little bit of a gripping hand, not as much as this hand, of course, but it's possible because it is wide enough to grip something. But these are more expressive. And of course, we have an extra head. So The exclusive part are these translucent pieces right here. So we got this green translucent piece of the sculpt, as well as this one in the bone color. Oh my God, look at the detail in this sculpt. Look at the black wash throughout it and the horns, everything. That is a beautiful sculpt. That is nice. I love the green in the eyes. It's got the gloss in there too. So good. So good. Even with this one, it's got that black wash in there as well. But of course, we can shine a light in this one and have some kind of glow in it. Here's the back of it as well. Looks incredible. And already on the figure, they also have the belt straps here. So the belt straps is a nice touch that it's already applied onto the figure. Normally these are loose in the packaging, but there it is. It's already strapped on. The design to have two of them, hey, that's perfectly fine by me. You can easily take these off if you want to, make it your own. But we definitely have extra accessories here. And the other cool things, because the armor is typically, we can mix and match and stuff. We've seen a lot of this armor before, so we can change it out. But I mean, this unique paint scheme is very different. So you can see the green, like patina like colors going on. Also this collar, I can't recall if this is a collar that's been used before, but I love this bone structure going on throughout. It's really cool. And especially this, look at this with this winged, these wings here, and then of course this spine skeletal structure right in the back there. That's really cool. Love that. This belt too is a nice little accessory, because it also has two loops here that you can put more than likely a sword if you had one, but I know these swords are much bigger. But we could reuse weapons that we are, have laying around. So going over the sculpt, the paint, god damn this, I mean, we've seen, we know Mythic Legions has a lot of reused bodies, but when they use different paint, man, you get a whole new character. You get something completely different, something new. And this, I don't have a figure with this type of paint scheme on it, and it looks incredible. This looks really, really cool. I hope you can see the detail and the paint that you can see in this. This is incredible. I mean, we've of course we've seen parts like this before, but look at that. Look at the detail that you get in the sculpt, and then the paint that they utilize for this. It's really awesome. I love this. And we've talked about this. I mean, look at that sculpt. That's really cool. And of course, when we talked about the heads, I mean, that's some artwork right there. That is beautiful work right there. But the fact that we get some translucent parts, it's rare that we get translucent parts for Mythic Legions, but we did. And this looks cool. This looks really, really cool. I love this translucency. We normally don't get this, but I'm happy that we see this stuff. So really nice to see some new detailed work here. All right, and typical fashion with our articulation, Mythic Legions, we have, you know what, let's just start with the head, because this collar piece is definitely going to get in the way. That's the troublesome part. His head, the jawline, it's really big. You're not going to make it move much. If you remove this part, you will definitely see a difference in the articulation. So like I said, oh, look at that. Look at that. Once I removed it, look at the detail that you get in there. Look at that red. Look at that. That's awesome. That's nice attention to detail. So if I pop this off, or wait, I might have to take the neck piece off, because you can do that. Yep, there you go. We can take this collar piece off. And like I said, you can make it your own, but here we go. If you remove that, you can see much more of a difference, and you can get that range wherever you want it to go. So can definitely get some tilt and whatnot. But I know with armor, when you have armor on, when you think about it, there's not going to be much articulation, but we can play with it. We can see what we can do. So let me put this armor back on so we can show you what it's all about. What kind of movement can we get? I mean, you can get some tilt. You can look up, which is nice. You can look down within the collar. So that still works in our favor right there. That's pretty cool. And then we can get to the shoulders. We can move them up at a good 90 degree. we have a twist at the elbow, and we have a single jointed elbow right there, which is almost at a 90 degree. And then we have our wrist. We can turn at the wrist, we can turn at the forearm, we can turn at the wrist, and he has a horizontal hinge. We have a ball jointed waist, so you can get some good pivoting in looking down a bit as well as looking back a bit. We can kick our legs out pretty far. The flexibility of the armor here is nice. So we do have an upper thigh cut. We also have a twist at the knee and a single jointed knee as well. And then we have a ball joint here at the ankle where we can get good pivot. We can move back that far and move forward that far. So there's still some good mobility in the articulation. Think of this with a knighted figure. It's still pretty good. I'm glad that we have this type of articulation for knighted figures. It's not a bad thing. I don't mind it at all, but it's awesome. I think it's still a really good way to articulate a character with this much armor on. So let's put these parts on so we can have a much better look at it. I mean, we got to get the belts out of the way. You can see there's 2 holes here for the pegs of the pauldrons or shoulder armor pieces. So let's pop them into place. And by all means, I'm leaving the straps on just because it's part of like this overall look to it, so I don't mind it. But I have to move them out of the way. If you feel that you might want to remove them, by all means, go ahead and do so. You can definitely do that. It's your figure. You can do what you want. But take a look at that. We have that going on like so. Makes a whole new look for the figure, right? Definitely adds some more like beefiness to it. And you can easily, well, I mean, we can switch out the hands, but like I said, this hand we can definitely try to have him hold some weapons. At the very least, we could do that because he can, you know, he could still hold some weapons on this hand. Not too bad. But yeah, that's a great look. Adding these shoulder pauldrons, I love that. It looks really good. And you know what? I want to try this. I took out Dubon's cape. Dubon had a cape, and I'm gonna just see how he would look with his cape. So he normally would have a skirt piece too, but we're gonna just try the cape on and see. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not gonna work because this cape is only based on inserting the cape through the neck. And according to the pictures, the cape rests kind of underneath the pauldrons, and this will get in the way of using it. So unfortunately, I can't use Dubon's cape for using temporarily on this character. All right, so he definitely is standing at the top of his head. He's a good 6 3/4. With the horns, it's just at about like 7 1/4 inches tall. And to quickly go over some comparisons, let's start off with, Marvel Legends. We do have some Marvel Legends that I always have because that's what I mainly collect. But look at that. We have Captain America right there. We have some G.I. Joe Classified series. I have Lexion here from Animal Wars of the Kingdom. And how about some Cosmic Legions? We got Ziri and the Tusk Engineer. For some Mythic Legions now, we got a female Legion Builder. And I brought Gorgo out here because he does share some parts, like the arms. The arms are very similar to Demistros, which is still pretty cool. Even the leg armor right here. So that's still pretty cool. Gorgo, definitely a favorite. And we have seen this head before, because look at that. We did get this guy, part of Arether's faction right here. All right, guys, there you have it. That is my unboxing showcase review. I appreciate everyone checking out the video. Again, what a cool exclusive to have, especially from PowerCon. I am extremely excited the fact that they shipped it so early before the show. I'm very happy to still have this figure, regardless of the fact that I still don't have the soft goods that came with it. So hopefully they come through and they ship it out as soon as possible. But regardless, awesome looking figure, definitely a cool one to add to the collection. So if you are a Mythic Legions collector or you're thinking about being one, check out some of these figures because these are remarkable. Love the paint job, love the sculpt, everything looks incredible. I love the translucency that we're getting for this exclusive. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. If you're going to PowerCon, let me know. Let me see if you guys are able to get one there. But guys, thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe. Almost on our way to 5,000 subscribers. I greatly appreciate everyone that has jumped on and subscribed. Hope to see you soon, and I hope to see you on the next hunt.